Hello guys, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So today I'm coming on to do a flip through on this journal that I've been working on off camera. It's a grungy butterfly themed journal. The cover's a soft cover, it's really squishy. I've used a paper bag and I've also lined it with some batting as well just to thicken it up a bit. And then this is Tim Holtz fabric. I've used inks, paints, sprays, I've grunged it up. This was the fabric that I've used. Got another piece left, might be able to put a little journal together with that. Yeah, and on the back here I've just stamped a butterfly onto some coffee dyed calico, and I've just stamped that butterfly. And then on the front I've just layered up just some collage really. I've got some like pearlescent card, some ledger, some burlap, some vintage lace, got a cluster, and then just this big butterfly die cut. I've put a little metal embellishment with some little bit of bling there, and then I've just got loving life is enjoying the scenery while on a detour. I've scruffily stitched all the way around it, and it is an elastic binding. There's 3 signatures, and then here I've just made this little dangle. It's just a paper dangle, and then that just says adventure. So that's it. I think I'll tell you what it measures. I can't remember off the top of my head. It measures 7 by approximately 9 1/4. So that's what it measures. Okay, so we'll have a look in. I'm just going to pop that there, and then it'll keep it. Hopefully I'm in shot. I hope so. It's hard to see, can't see over the camera. Right, okay, so on the inside we'll start off with this big pocket that I've made for some scrapbooking paper. I've got one of my die cut butterflies, and I've just used some gilding polish over that, scruffily stitched as you can see all around here. And then I've just got this tag, wherever you are, be there completely. We made that on camera, I think. And then I've used quite a few kits. I've used Junk with Steph, I've used Luise Heinzl, I've used, I can't remember the other, I've used a couple. I'll try and remember to link them. So this is a kit page, and I've just put on one of my little clusters there, and that just says Papillons. I think it means butterflies. And I've just put 2 little brads in there. Back of the kit page, then here is one of the vellum pockets that we made on camera. And I've just put a journal. I've backed most of my journaling cards and tags with coffee dyed I've printed on double-sided. Is that the right way? Yeah, that way. There is videos for some of the ephemera that I've made in here. And then I've just put a little tab on that page just of some butterflies. And then when we turn over, we made these on camera. I've just made it into a little tuck with a piece of ephemera. This is a Luise Heinzl kit page, and now I don't know whether the camera will show up. I think it was called Butterfly Flowers, and this is a flower, but if you look closely inside you can see the butterfly. Let me hold it up a little bit, don't know whether you can see that. And then I've just put a little word, there's always something to be thankful for. I've grunged up all my pages with inks and whatnot. Here is just a piece of paper that I've put, it's a shopping list. I've just cut the word shopping off the top, just stuck it in there with a butterfly die cut. Here is just a vintage floral book that I've put a page in. And then here is another one of Louise's kit pages. Again, it's a flower with a butterfly. It's a pocket, and I've just made a journal card to go in there. And then that's a book page that I've used, just a floral book page I used to make the other side of the pocket. Here I've just got some of the deck painters paper, I think it's called, just a little die cut, and just a little pocket with a butterfly on there. The back I've just ripped some more of the shopping list up and just scruffed it up a little bit with some inks. Here I've got a piece of vintage book page with a little pocket and another little journal card in there. I've used a lot of sort of quotes and words in this journal as well. The back of the book page. I have left some pages blank, but when we get to the middle signature, I'll show you what I've done. This is a kit from My Porch Prints. It's just journaling paper. I've just put a little tab and a butterfly. Here I've just made a little flippy over journaling spot. I was going to ink that, and I thought no, because whoever gets the journal might not want it all inked. They might just want it leaving like that. If you want to, you can always ink over it. And then I've just collaged some bits and pieces and some washi tape down the side. This is one of my gel prints, and this is a die that I've got. I've just cut the border die, and then I've put some gilding polish over, and then one of my little I don't know if you've seen the video for this yet. I made some little fabric embellishments, and then on the back I've just done some stenciling. This is another one of Louise's kit pages, and you can see the butterfly better on this one, the flower and then the butterfly in the middle. Left the back for journaling. Here's just a piece of packaging paper with another list on and a butterfly, and the same on the back. Coffee dyed paper, you can see the imprint of the doily and just a butterfly. Journaling space I've stenciled over there. This is just from a little book. I've just popped that in just for a pop of colour. And then here is a pocket I've made from, I don't know what the paper's called, to be honest. It's like crepe paper. I've embossed it, and then I've collaged on the pocket. I've stitched around it. I've put some gilding wax over it, and then that's just a big tag that goes in there. Stitched around that page. Back is just a printable dictionary page, and then here I've done a little bit of collage with some vintage book page, and I've made a little pocket, and this is just a piece of ephemera that I made on camera. I haven't put anything in because the journal's chunky enough. I didn't want it so it couldn't close, so I've just left it for whoever gets it to put what they want, and that's some vintage manuscript paper. And then on the back I've done some collage. We've got a ledger page, some vintage book page. I've made this little pocket from some script, a butterfly. Oh, that one's turning up a little bit. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there whilst I've seen it, just then I don't forget. Yeah, and that's, we made these on camera, and that just goes in there. Here's just a book page from one of my books. I just thought, again, a pop of colour, and that's the back. Here's another one of the journaling pages with another one of these page embellishments. Journaling space. This is a really grungy page. I've just stuck a little die cut on there. You can write on this one. I've used inks and sprays, gold, brown, green. And then when we turn over, I've got another one of the little vellum pockets that we made, and just a piece of ephemera in there. That's the back of the book page. Here's another kit page that I've done. I've got the back I've left for journaling. This is from a little vintage pocket butterfly book about butterflies. I just thought that was nice, and I haven't inked too much on the ephemera because I don't know, some people don't like it, do they? You can always ink more if you want to. Back of one of the kit pages, again, I've just put a little tab on there. And then we're in the centre of the first signature. Oh, it's an elastic binding, I forgot to say that. And then you can take pages out, you can swap them round, you can take them to write on or to work on. And then I've got a little butterfly dangle in the middle there. Journaling space, that's the back of the butterfly book. Another kit page, and that's the back of the wildflower book. Here I've just made a big acetate pocket out of some gold cardstock. I've done a little bit of collage at the bottom, and then this big tag just sits in there. That's on some really grungy paper, and I've stitched around there, as you can see. Here is just a piece of journaling paper, and I've just made one of these. I don't know whether it works, actually. I've not even tried it. It was something I watched on Eva from Bohemian Crafting. She did it. So you wind the butterfly around, and it's supposed to spin, but it's not really spinning at the moment. I don't know why. Maybe I've not rolled it tight enough. I just thought that was a nice little touch to one of the pages. Are we stuck to, oh no, we've got a little tuck at the bottom there with just another piece of ephemera. Here we've got just the other side of the book page. I've just made a little tuck with that bit of ephemera in there. Kit page, I've just made two little pockets and just put some ephemera in each pocket. I won't take everything out because I'll be here forever if I do. And then we've got the back of the ledger page. We've got the other side of the dictionary page, and I've used one of the Tim Holtz slot pocket dies, and I've just added lots of different bits and pieces of ephemera in there. And when we turn over, we've just got another one of my little page embellishments. So that's the back of the flower. That's the back of the stenciled page. Again, I've just done a little bit of collage, just some journaling space there. This is just come from a children's vintage book about butterflies, so I've just pinned that on there because I thought whoever gets it could use it in one of their journals, or they could leave it in here. And then that's the back of the kit page. I've also put another one there, 2 pages. And then we've got the back of the jelly print. Here it's just another flip up I've just done like that. Again, I haven't inked on there, I've just left it, and I've just put some collage and some butterfly washi tape down there. Here is just a little pocket onto some vintage book page with just a little journal card. And then here's the other side of the painter's paper with some journaling space and a little faux stamp on there. Pocket I've left empty. Back of the pocket page, that's another pocket that's been stitched around. Back of the kit page, that's the other side of the book, the floral book page. And then here is another one of my dies. It's just like a pocket die, just layered. I've just put some ephemera in, a little bit of collage on each page. Just fit in there. Kit page, and then here's just another one of the journaling pages, another slot pocket that I've cut in gold cardstock. Put that on there, a little bit of collage at the bottom. Back I've just put some stenciling and a butterfly, and here is just a little corner pocket with a tag. And that's the end of the first signature. Now the second signature, maybe I don't need that now, I don't think we need that now, is just a naked journal. It can come out. I've put one of the big pockets that we made with this lovely big tag. Come on, get back in. And I've put 20 pages, so there's like 80 sides to write on. I've put a little pocket in the front. I've put a little pocket in the back. I've put a tuck there. And I've put the pocket on the front. And I've just stitched the journal together, this bit together, so you can take it out to work on. You can embellish it if you want to. You can do whatever you want. And again, I've put another little butterfly charm on the bottom of there. And then we're on the third signature. So we've got a kit page with just another little cluster that I made at the bottom there. And then we've got that pocket that I've just showed you, die cut in some green cards, some collage, and then just some bits of ephemera in the pockets. Another little book page. I just thought that pop of colour went nicely. Just some packaging paper. You could gesso, you could stick things on there. This is another new die that I've bought. It's this butterfly. It's like a postage stamp. And the wings, if I can get it, I can't get that one up. I've cut it in green, and then I've cut it in gold, and then I've put some bronze copper gilding wax over the top. I've stitched the pocket onto some vintage book page, and then that just goes in there. That's a big tag that we made. Another book page on wildflowers, and then I've just done some stenciling, just a doily with a little die cut on, and the same on the back. This is a vintage books page. It's quite delicate, this one, but I've left it for whoever gets it. Then they can collage with it, or they can leave it in the journal, do whatever they want to. The other wildflower book page. This is a new die that I've bought. It took me quite a bit to do this page. It's some grungy sprayed paper there. I've cut some cardstock. I've put it through an embossing fold. I've gone over it with gold gilding wax, and then I've cut this. I'll show you which die it is. It's a new one I bought. It's this one here. It's a Tim Holtz Bigs, and it's called Cathedral Window. Beautiful die. I got it from Amazon. It was on offer at the moment. And I just cut it twice, and then I've put acetate in between, and I've just put some butterflies. I like that page. I've scruffily stitched around it. yeah, I just think it looks nice, that page with the acetate. So here's another one of the little pockets that we made on camera on one of my jelly prints. In the background, that's a jelly print, and just a little tab. Stenciling, just a faux ledger pocket page with another journal card. And I've used some baking paper to make that pocket with. I've scruffily stitched around. I've left some threads, I've not left loads, I've just left a few. Here we've got another one of the little vintage book pages from the butterfly book. Kit page with a little tab on. Back of the kit page. Here's just a nice pocket on that really grungy paper. I've got green ink, brown ink, yellow ink, gold ink I've splattered on there, and then just some little bits in that pocket. Back of that page to write on is just a paper bag with a cluster, and I've just put some little journal cards in there. Come on, can't get hold of it. And then we've got another book page about butterflies. I've just stitched around the edge of there. Just thought that was nice. You could fussy cut them, or you could just keep it as it is. Here is just a flip out page. I've just got this piece of ephemera here. It flips open. I've got a little pocket there, and then this side flips open. We've got a pocket there. We've got another one of the Tim Holtz slot pockets there, so that folds in over, and then we've just got an envelope on the front. I've just done some collage, grungy envelope I've used my inks on. These are Tim Holtz botanicals, that's not, and then just a big tag that goes in that pocket. Come on, get in. And then that just all turns over together. And then on the back of there, I've just made a little pocket page. You can probably see the shimmer on that page of the gold spray. And then just two pieces of ephemera in that pocket. Another kit page with another one of my little fabric clusters at the bottom. Stenciled on the back of there, that's a Tim Holtz stencil. I think it's called Lace or Doily, something like that. It's a lovely stencil. Here is a piece of, oh, I don't know what you call it. Is it like mulberry paper, I think? I've just used these decal edge scissors. Where are they? I've just used these, and I've just scruffily cut around it. I've die cut one of my butterfly dies, and I've grunged it up with some inks and some gilding wax, polish rather, and then I've just hand stitched these. It's like a gold thread I've just stitched around. I just thought that looked something different in the middle. Yeah, it's like a mulberry paper, I think. And then here's the other side, just got some stenciling on there for journaling. Kit page with just another little page embellishment. The other little pocket with just some bits and pieces in. Here we've got the book page, and then I've just got this envelope. I think I did this on camera. Yes, I think I did. And then there's just some bits and pieces in there. Yeah, we did do this one on camera. I remember colouring that image at the back. I've pinned most of the bits in with rose gold paper clips. Other side of the paper bag, and I've put another one of these little pieces of ephemera that you can store bits and pieces in that little pocket. Back of the invoice paper, which with inks on, just a little piece of ephemera there and a little tab. Here I've just made a pocket. Again, I've just done an acetate window with one of my dies. I've just used some green card, and then we've just got a journal card that goes in there. I love that page. It took me ages to get it to that colour. There's all sorts on that page. It's really nice. Here I've just pinned this big journal card to one of the kit pages. Like I said, I've tried to use paper clips, and then you can move them around if you want to. Journaling space, the other little side of the vintage book page, the other side of the pocket page with another big journaling card in. I like that sound, like baking paper. That's just a faux ledger piece. Another little piece of ephemera under that paper clip with some stenciling on that page. Back is a little pocket there. I've left it empty. Here is just another piece of just writing paper, just grungy. And then here is another one of the little tags that we made onto that book page. Back of the vintage book page, the doily, I've just stuck a little die cut on there, die cut on the back, another piece of ephemera just onto some stencil paper. I'm struggling now to keep hold of it. And then another die cut, I've just, sorry, not die cut, another journal card I've just pinned in with a paper clip. It was getting really chunky at this point. And then we've got the back of the book page. Here is just a guest check that you can journal on. Some faux music paper. Another one of the little die cuts that were, journal cards, sorry, that we made on camera. And then another one of the book pages I've just clipped on there, just a piece of coffee dyed paper. And then that's the back, which is a kit page, and I've just put another little embellishment. I've left the back, I just thought I'd leave it like that, just thought I liked it like that. So it's just nice. I haven't put a closure on it, I've left it as it is. I was tempted to put eyelets in, I don't know, I might do, but I like it the way it is. It just sits nicely. Yeah, that hangs nicely down the side. I bought quite a lot of kits, and there was a lot of ephemera left, so this will be coming along with the journal. I've just made this little envelope, and there's a bundle of ephemera that was left, so you can embellish your pages more, you can make some ephemera with it, and I've just popped that in there. So that'll be coming along with the journal. So I hope you like it, guys. I've enjoyed making it. As you know, I love doing anything grungy, and I have enjoyed putting this journal together, as I do with all my journals. I'll leave my email address if you're interested. Just send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I see it. So as always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Take care, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.